Hello? I'd like to say hello to the gamers and also the good people of the world. There's two distinct categories this morning. Hello, gamers and good people. I believe we can come together today and hang out here peacefully. What do you say? What do you say? How about we do that? Today might be simple. It might be shrimple. It might be dimple. No, it's not going to be dimple. It might not be simple though. I'm not totally sure because I am out of control. I'm completely out of control, and there's no going back. Tragically, I've tried. Believe me. God damn it! I hit you. I'm on edge today. Firing on all cylinders, which is nice, but I'm on edge. Very little patience, especially for technology and devices. We're back up and running with 2 monitors. You weren't here yesterday. Tragically, my Cintiq just does not work. The screen doesn't work. The Cintiq itself works. I'm pretty sure I could even still draw on it, but there'd be no image. So it doesn't really work. Which makes me sad. Because I need that thing. Well, not right now, but generally. Ooh. Oh my gosh, my allergies. Right before stream, just before we started, I finished reading The Art of Edna. It's kind of an art book, but it's also got a few stories in it. And my god, I love it. I love it. I love Mobius's art. I'm not going to repeat yesterday's pre-stream, though. I'll never stop if I start again, potentially. So we're not going to do that. Instead, we're going to jump in, like, quickly, because I've got like several things I sort of want to do on stream today, and we've got limited time. We've got about like 3 hours, maybe 3.5 hours today to do stuff. So the bare minimum that I'm aiming for is finish the comic, finish the 4-panel comic that we made, or that we've been making, and then fulfill Sunday's content. The stream I was going to do on Sunday, I still really want to do it, so I'm hoping to do those 2 things today. If we happen to have bonus time, then we're also gonna I want to take part in Cynic's drawing challenge that just kicked off, like, I think yesterday. And so we'll be working on designing an OC for that. I think I know what I'm going to use, but I'm not 100% sure. And also I'm not 100% sure if we're going to like even get there. So I don't want to dwell on it too much on account of that. And then there's also a time lapse that I would like to edit. And also, of course, there's our fishing picture that I would like to color. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see exactly what we get through on today's stream, but we're not going to dilly-dally conversation or pre-stream or anything like that. We're gonna friggin' hop in. Let me just see my iPad battery here. Good. I downloaded Canva on my iPad with the hopes that it would save me the hassle of excuse me, moving my time lapse files from my iPad to my Google Drive to my computer to cut down and make ready on Premiere Pro. But it turns out that Canva can only speed up a video file by, it can only double a video file speed. And I generally need like multiply the video file by like 6 to 8. So that was disappointing. But Canva was nice enough to drain 12% off of my iPad's battery, so that's cool. It did make posting my warm-ups easier. Hey, speaking of which, time for our warm-ups. Let's just get in. Oh, actually, let me find some Big Bull or something. What are we gonna... You know what? I need some lock-in music. And tragically, that's not really what video game music does for me anymore. I like video game music, but I used to listen to video game music a lot when I was like a teenager, a young man, or a young, I guess like early 20s, stuff like that. Not exactly an old man. But either way, I used to love listening to video game music, but these days, for a long time, it just, I like it, but it does not fuel me the way I need music for fuel most of the time. So I want to find a bit of a loophole here to help keep me going. Because Big Bull's upload today is not going to be, it's not for me. He's uploaded a ton of stuff that's my type of jams. But today he uploaded Pokemon music. And I don't, like, even when I listen to video game music, I don't really listen to Pokemon music. It doesn't do it for me. So we're gonna listen to, I think, the Neon White soundtrack, because that's like sort of in between. I listen to Machine Girl all the time. That music is fuel. So I'm hoping that the soundtrack will be fuel. Morning stream, more like after morning stream. Yeah, we're kind of late. I had some stuff to do in the morning. I had to mainly stall for time so that I could figure out an excuse, but it didn't go so well. And I'm still working on it, but you know, I couldn't delay any longer. No, I was trying to figure out like a photo and video editing software on my iPad. It didn't go very well. Ugh, excuse me. And then I got angry, so I needed a mental reset. So I sat outside and looked at some Mobius art for a little while. That calmed me back down. Let me switch our stream category to art. Is creative still a category? I don't think so. I remember at one point there was art, and then I think it changed to creative. Like they took the art category out, and now it's back again. But maybe I made all that up in my head. I really don't know. I couldn't say. Okay, we're gonna get into our warm-ups. Right after, I gotta blow my nose. My allergies are going insane. I'm homesick from allergies. That sucks. Must be pretty bad. The older I get, the worse my allergies get. It always surprises me because I grew up with like no allergies to anything other than penicillin. Just like what happened there? I didn't think there were allergies, but the PA did. Huh. Well, what are you gonna do? All right, let's put on some music, set our timer, and let's warm the frick up. All right, timer starting now. Using the wrong damn pen, brother. Ian White's actually such a good game. It's crazy how good it is. The story is like, I know it's intentional, but it doesn't make it any better. It's like so painful. But I do love the game. think it's the best gun I've ever drawn. Oh wow, cheap viewers available at Stream Boot? No one's ever said that ever. Banned. Metal's so hard. It's not fair. I'm looking because I'm playing Demon's Souls right now, but I must say this doodle board looks dope, I think. If you're having fun with Demon's Souls. Alright, there's our timer. Alright, there's our warm-ups. Pretty happy with those warm-ups. Alright, let's jump in. We're speed running today. I ain't got the damn time to stall. Boom. Neon White, give me strength. Let me speedrun this drawing like I once speedran that game. Except I never, like, literally speedran it. That's the game. You get it. That game does look like it'd be fun to speedrun. I wonder if it's, like, sort of optimized to death, though, at this point. I think a good way to sort of check how serious you are about your interests are like to ask yourself, would you do it if there was no more room? Like if there was no more room to improve Neon White, no one was ever gonna see you do it, would you do it? The answer is no, I wouldn't. Maybe that only really applies to, like, super pedantic examples like that, though. Or, like, super intense ones. Like, obviously I would be doing this regardless of if, like, there was room for improvement. Thankfully there is. There's always room. Very close now. I wonder, you know what? I think it would probably be better if I made a new layer. I love this song. This one might be my favorite in the whole soundtrack. Yeah, that was like very fast. That was probably way faster. Doing it on the same layer. I don't think I would have been able to just like color drop like that if it was all on the same layer. Got curry? Nice. What kind? Chicken katsu? Hell yeah. Okay. Nearly there. I guess I should do the trees. I should just get it done. I think I want to go like very dreamy light green. Maybe even like blue, honestly. Blue grass. Blue trees, less saturated, and a little less bright. Like, what if the grass was like this color? Kind of like that, but it's not quite there yet. We're gonna switch to the grain shadow brush that I keep around because I don't know how to make gradients in this godforsaken app. And we'll just like kind of with like a maybe like a 60%. Something like that, and then come back into the middle here and crank it up a little. Like that. That looks good. I think that looks good for grass. And then we'll want the trunks to be kind of red. Hi Smarm. Hi Bruce Wingleton. Welcome. We're making a comic. Alright, just checking something. Alright, I think we want this tree stump to be pretty red. Maybe like orange yellow. I'm thinking like... Oh, Shiza. Forgot about all that purple there. Fuck. Fucking purple? Are you fucking kidding me? Alright, well we just need it out of the visible spots. Hi Smarmy. Hi Amarok. Please don't call me Smarmy. But hello, welcome to the stream, all the same. Sorry. Oh, good. Smart. I'll take Smart Car. I'll take it over Smarmy. Even though Smarmy is like a little more true to form, if that makes sense. I think Smart Car just feels better. You know, that's closer to my glass slipper, I would say. I think having this orange next to his orange belly, that's gonna look good right there. I'm a fan. Alright, now we want like a richer, something richer and darker, maybe like that. Yeah, that looks like tree, that looks like wood. Oh, that's actually so much color. I can't afford that. I'm not doing that. I'm not redoing all that. No, sir. I'll tank the brown grass instead of redoing all that. Oh shit, I forgot to color in the bell. Curse you, Bobo. Curse you in your goddamn zany cloak with a bell. Are you fucking kidding me? How could you do this to me? I am your creator. I'm your benevolent, wrathful father. And you dare put a bell at the end of your hood to make my life more difficult? I don't think that's gonna fly. So I'm trying to erase on the wrong layer. You know what? The neon white music, it is making me faster. It's making me much faster, I can't lie. I feel like the urgency like seizing me. Actually, I don't think I want that more saturated. So if I make it more saturated, it's going to catch the eye. I think I'll just make sure all of these are like the bright green all the way through. And then we'll just add a few more. Ah, that's busy. Overcooked. Just leave it. The best approach is to just leave it. I'm thinking. Okay. Now this stump is gonna need a little more. Where the hell did I put that stump? What the fuck? It's on the wrong layer. Shit. Alright. Okay. Select. Grain shadow. No, actually, just go Bobo. Wait, we're gonna Bobo brush this, and it's gonna be perfectly fine. This should be cooler, which means trending towards yellow. A little more saturated, darker. Ba 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 ba. That looks like tree shadow. I gotta take a deep breath. I think I'm like, I'm not like emotionally freaking out, but it's sort of like where my heart rate is going. Okay, I think it's in my best interest to just keep this like crazy simple. So let's just like ignore all the like grooves, all the texture of the tree, and just send it. Let's just send it. I'm not completely ignore though, because you know I can't help myself. That looks bad though. All that is like being too earnest. Is that good? I'm not crazy happy with this tree. I'm not gonna lie. How have I done trees in the past? How did I do these trees? Did I even bother? No, no, I didn't. I didn't bother. Shit. Oh, now I can't undo. Yeah, it went down. We went down for a second there, but we're back. I don't know what happened. That's irregular. Just not happy with, I think part of it is the color. I don't like the color that I've picked for shadows. It's just an ugly, muddy color. Maybe I do something really wacky and go warmer on the color. No, I don't think I can do that. There's got to be rules, or else the piece will feel completely unrealistic. That was too much. The rule is this smoke has warm colors because it's special plumes. But Bobo has cool shadows. So the world has to have cool shadows. Maybe I just leave the stump. Maybe the stump is actually, it's pretty good. Anyone excited for any movies? I'm freaking pumped for 28 Years Later. Hold on, how did 28 Years Later do? Let's see the tomato meter on that one. It's looking good. 88 from critics, 63 from audience. Means it's probably too smart. Not me, I hate the art of film. Fair? Well, not really, but I'm not going to change your mind about it. What do the critics have to say, though? Actually, what does Michael have to say? This guy gave it a 3 out of 5. Script falls apart about 45 minutes in. While bloody, it is too much so. It's a zombie movie, Michael. Not Bible camp. Script complaint, though. I mean, that's you know, I haven't seen the movie, so I can't really weigh in. But that's a real complaint. Too bloody, that's not a complaint. It's a fucking zombie movie. Great continuation of the franchise. Visually stunning. Like that. Should have went straight to digital. 2 out of 5 from Austin. That's not a real... You're not saying anything, Austin. It's a really reductive way. And unhelpful way to frame your opinion. Could have just said, I didn't like it, and that would have been more useful, actually. I like how all the audience scores use a 5-star scale, and then like the critics are all just using their own. Some of them don't even have a scale. Oh, I found a critic that didn't like it. Joshua Polanski says, The obvious Brexit analogy, the obvious Brexit analog of an isolated isles cannibalizing itself works only if you don't think about it too hard. You know what that tells me about Joshua Polanski? He takes political issue with the movie. I don't know this Joshua Polanski individual. Maybe I'm like dead wrong, but it's kind of what that complaint sounds like to me. Analogy was dumb. That's all he said. Alright, let's get back to work. I'm excited for that movie. I want to watch it, but I need to rewatch 28 Days Later first, and then I gotta watch 28 Weeks Later for the first time. And you know what? It's a little cringe, but I kind of want to see Superman and Fantastic Four. I don't like that these are the movies that like will actually potentially get me to go to a movie theater for the first time all year. But that's how it goes. Should have been like The Brutalist. Or like Conclave. Those are the movies I used to go out to the theaters to see. Now it's Superman. 28 years later. It's all sequels or like franchises. So I don't hate the art of film, but I do hate the market of film and how optimized it's become. It just makes me sad. Okay, let's figure out this shadow. It's giving me trouble. What if I go crazy, like green? And then just make it darker? No, that's... No. I was right to call that action crazy. That's kind of the same color. Okay, brown is a weird color to make shadows on. What if I just darken it? Yeah, that honestly looks best. What if it's a little warmer? That looks better. Sorry. Rules were meant to be broken in this case. Sorry. It just looks better. And you know what, this time I'm coloring within the lines. We're gonna go groove central on the shading here. Last time we went no grooves. This time I'm breaking my rules a little, but we're staying in the grooves. That's not how shadows work. What if I just go like this? This might be too rich. Yeah, it's too rich. Shadow's too dark. We need like maybe half. Actually, I need this a little darker. That kind of looks like where it was, if I'm being real. Before I like turned it down. Hold on. Still too much. That's too little. Alright, I guess this isn't too much. Fuck you. All right, that's good. I think that that is a perfectly fine stump right there. Now these trees in the background, I think I'm going to take like a much simpler approach to these guys. They're just going to get grayer and grayer more than anything. So right off the bat, This is the song I associate with coloring trees. It's an evil activity. I just need to spend like a month drawing exclusively trees, I think, of all kinds, every single day, for hours. Okay. Ooh. 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 Okay. I'm gonna throw a little sauce on these ribs, you know what I'm saying? Select. Here's what I'm gonna do. And I think it's a good idea, but maybe we'll learn it's like actually a rancid, awful concept. But I'm gonna start throwing a very light amount of purple onto the trees that recede into the distance, because it's like, it's a little more interesting, you know? Right now they just get grayer. But if we make them get purpler, we're gonna go up to layer 3. That doesn't really make sense, but it's basically layer 3 of like distance. The trees are that far away. But I would refer to them as layer 3. And I know that's not actually a good explanation, but it's the best I can do, so you'll have to settle. I wasn't put on this earth to explain layers. Okay, now I'm going big, and I'm hitting everything but layer 1 with like a 20%. Then I'm hitting the backmost ones a little harder. Okay, I think that looks better. I think that looks more interesting. If I hit all of them maybe one time. No, I think that's good. I think that's good. Let's just merge it. We need one more layer for the grass, and then we're on easy street the rest of the comic. I think. I think I'm on easy street after I get this green in. Okay, I kind of want a darker, more verdant green, so less cool. Something more like that. We'll go kind of like mid on the saturation. I think this is our color. Excuse me. And then we're gonna make it more interesting. That's pretty dark. It's actually kind of too saturated. Yeah, that looks better already. I'm gonna go even a little darker. And this is just gonna be like the backmost color of the trees. So from here, we're gonna start moving everything a little better. Actually, you know what I should do? I should grab my like the other end of my color range, and then I should just use a lower opacity brush. So it's not going to be that. It's going to be, I think like that looks pretty good, honestly. Actually, don't even sweat shadows right away. Let's just layer this, layer it up. So we'll start at 15%, I think. Too light, actually. 20. 20 is good. just, I need a moment to catch my breath. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put the color right there because it's gonna make it easier for me to handle this. Brush is too big. It's just gonna be better if I do it like this. Opacity is kind of fucky, you know? You don't wanna... I don't want to mess with opacity as much as I can avoid it. So anytime we can take it out of the equation, that's good for me, I would say. Okay, cool. Now let's up this to maybe like 35. Nah, you know what? Let's just go 40. Color in trees. Kill me now. In real life. It's just a joke, though. Please don't ban me, Twitch. I think I probably should have done this in reverse. Go. 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 It's too much. I fucking hate trees. Oh, I fucked that up. Oh. Green hell. Okay. I need like a slightly richer color for some of these most front bushels of leaves. Something very slightly nicer for like just this one. Basically. That looks so weird compared to the others. No. Fuck you, you stupid tree. I don't want to redo it. This is why trees are evil, and I'll never have an issue with deforestation, because they're evil beings. That's a joke. That's all a joke. I don't know if it needed to be said, but I like these trees. These trees are my enemy. I haven't even shaded anything about the trees. I've just been going in with like fun colors, diversifying. Okay, that looks good. Okay. I like the shades of green you're using. Thank you. We're done with the we're done with the base color on the trees, but there's still more to do. That looks bad. Free me. Free me from Tree Hill. Trees are detailed. They have all those leaves. It's true, man. It's too many leaves. It's way too many. Cut them down. Turn them into paper. Way less detail. Thank you kindly. Whenever I smoke my friggin' opium cigarettes like a gentleman from the Industrial Revolution, I make sure to flick the ashes directly onto a tree. I'm gonna go pet my dog for moral support really quick, and then we'll finish. We'll finish. We'll actually be done. Alright, I'm back. At least it's reading, you know? The thing I get scared of with trees most of all is that there's so much detail that I get worried that the focal point will disappear. Do we even bother with shadows on the trees? I'm thinking this may be good. What's that question again? Do I even bother like I was gonna do this. Where I grab like the shadow color and just the bottom of the foliage just like go through and say that's where the cast shadow is. This would be filled in, not hatched. But I go through, just give it a little extra depth. Is that worth it? It's up to me. All right. It's a judicious answer. I can't be mad. It's judicious. Let me just give it a shot here. Maybe it'll look like really good. But I sort of think it's gonna look kind of bad. I would recommend it since you already started doing it. That's fair. I do think that one color, like just the darkest color, is gonna look really like too much. So let me think about this. Maybe new layer. Also, I think the shape of that shadow was a little wrong. Think about Mobius trees. That's where I'm at. That's what I'm trying to think about here. I also think maybe part of the issue is that because we're seeing mostly the bottoms of the trees, if the leaves were an egg, the whole underside would be shaded. Yeah, that's the thing. So I'm kind of like we're mostly seeing like from this point. Hold on, let me get like a. It's like everything above here would be non-shaded, you know? All of this pretty much would be shaded, other than like specific call-outs like that. Small highlights on the top. That's a good idea, and it's less work. I like that idea. Good thinking. I'm gonna try and keep it chunky. Nah, it'd have to be a lot smaller. Maybe like that. It's too bright, but I think that's looking pretty good. That was a good suggestion. Thank you, Riley. Okay, I'm gonna call that good. For that panel, we're done. We're done with panel 1. I'm not even gonna bother with the goddamn trunks. Actually, I'll bother a little with the trunks. Yeah, I think that's maybe a little too dark. We're just gonna treat them like big cylinders, because that's what they are. And so we're just gonna add like a little bit of simple form shadow. Oh no. We're gonna undo all of it. And put it on a new layer. Hey, Tide Pod. No sharpening your pencil? No worries. No worries, this pencil stays sharp. When I was young, I used to be so bad about how tightly I would grip my pencil and how hard I would press down with it. I still have that issue, actually. And I'm still young as well, actually. I'm in my mid-20s. Friggin' 29 years young, mid-20s. About to end, which is pretty sad. Once I hit 30, I'll be in my late 20s. But such is the passage of time. I'm in my elder 20s, I think. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, now that panel is done. Let me just quickly check battery. 40%. Okay, we're doing good. I'm going to use this color for the text boxes. Starting to understand why so many comics, you know, come out in black and white. And then only if they do like exceptionally well do they even humor the idea of printing it in color. This is a lot of work. You gotta color everything. Nobody tells you you gotta color everything. Frankly, it was pretty cruel to just assume I'd figure it out on my own. So I don't know who to blame for that. I'm gonna choose, I'm gonna blame Riot Games. Hey, Riot Games, how could you? Fuck you, Riot Games. And for relying on Riot Games to relay that information to me, I'm gonna also blame myself. Way to go, moron. Could have been done like 2 days ago if you didn't color it. Riot Games are the scum. They're it. They're the scum. We're so close. You know what's fucked up? Sometimes I feel like playing League of Legends. Have you talked to a doctor? I should probably run it by my therapist. I hadn't thought of it. I think I'm gonna relapse. You know what? Why don't we just stop here? Let's play some League of Legends on stream right now. Right freaking now. It's what the worst part of my brain yearns for. Oh god, no. At least play 2XKO instead. It's no Marvel, but it's not heroin. What's 2XKO? Let me think about it. The question marks are scaring me. I feel like I should know that, and I've let the culture down and lost aura. That's the League of Legends part. Well, I don't know about it because I don't pay attention to League of Legends. I'm not looking for, like... Listen, man. If you're like me, and you're a heroin addict, and somebody walks up to you, and they're like, well, at least, like, smoke the heroin. You don't have to, like, inject it into your veins. I'd be like, what the hell are you talking about? I'm still doing heroin. It's new. It's what people talk. I've never heard of anybody talk about the League of Legends fighting game, except for maybe you and maybe Brent. Even former heroin addicts know what fentanyl is. That's because fentanyl is an epidemic. If you were like at least play like I don't know like uh, uh I can't think of a good analogous game for fentanyl. If you were like at least play StarCraft 2, then I'd be like, I know what that is. That's fentanyl. Two XKO, that's like the new drug nobody's heard of yet. It's not even on the market. They're still like giving it out for free to get people hooked. They're still like brewing that batch in the MK Ultra lab. When people suggest beer instead of hard A, it's the same feeling. Fent Night. There you go. Okay, yeah. For if you were like at least do Fortnite instead. In the back of my head, I did one. I was like, maybe that's the League of Legends fighting game since we were talking about League of Legends, but I did not recognize the name. Only context clues got me there. Straight up. 2XKO. It's kind of a crummy name. If you ask me. Oh, we got ads about to start. I'm sorry, everyone. Now, Tide Pod, I want to go back to that comment about beer and hard alcohol because, see, now we've got ourselves a little three-way standoff. Because, you know, my brother's taking offense to me not knowing that fighting game because he's a fighting game guy. But now I'm taking offense because I'm a beer guy. If somebody was like, you should have beer instead of that tequila, I'd be like, oh, thank God. I thought nobody would offer it. I didn't know we had that. And I wouldn't want to be the one to break like Shift Grether, you know? Lose the pride game. So like I wouldn't be like if somebody handed me a shot, I wouldn't be like, "Ooh, can I have beer instead to get drunk?" I would be like, "Ah, shoot. I would have preferred beer, but I guess we're doing shots." I agree that 2XKO is kind of a bad name. Is that really the name of the game? That's like I feel like I don't know anything about it based off of that name. I would never guess that's it. They should have called it League of Legends Fighters or something. League of Legends Melee. I would know what that is right away. Double KO, but everyone says 2X KO. Doesn't exactly sound like the LOL. Yeah. See, that makes sense. Double KO, that makes sense, but it's still like a guard. That's like such a generic name. No disrespect. I mean, none more than is due to League of Legends in any form. You know what really pisses me off? There's all these people that like Arcane, and I don't think Arcane's that good. I think it's okay. I think it's really pretty, but it takes more than visuals to make a show. It's an important ingredient. Don't get me wrong, but it's kind of just like fine. I can think of like so many other shows I would rather invest my time in than Arcane. And it's not because I'm like a hater. Like I said, I'm pretty like I'm on the edge of relapsing with League of Legends casually. But like which Arcane? And I have so many friends that are like, it's so good. And I'm like, I know you watch shows. I know you watch like shows. You know this is like a bog standard show. It's not that good. It's like just good. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not the one trying to be an asshole here. I'm just trying to keep the records like straight. When we look at the spade, I want to make sure we're calling it by the right name. That's all. So like, why the hell are we out here talking to like pretending Arcane is like incredible? It's like it's just good. I don't know, just fine. It's just a show. It's really pretty. That would be its strength, if you ask me. It's really really pretty. They did really good on the visuals. But as far as like a story, it's like I can take it or leave it, straight up. The 2v2 Marvel clone with easy inputs. That's what I've heard. 2v2 Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. I get you. I forgot about that game. I liked Arcane season 1 aside from a few corny scenes. See, I got no issue. I got no beef. No beef with liking Arcane. But it's just like when I hear a friend go like, "It's so good." I'm like, "What? Really?" I watched the whole first season and it's like it's fine. It's just kind of fine to me. I don't know. I don't think it's anything to write home about. I watched the whole show and then I moved on. Or the whole first season. That was the whole show at the time. But still, like then season 2 comes out, and I got friends that don't even like, and they're not they don't even play League of Legends. They hate League of Legends, and they're like, "Show is so good," and I'm like, sitting here like, we did not watch the same show because I watched that show and it was fine. It was like it's just fine. It's like a C plus or like a B. The best episodes are like probably a B plus. Some people out here acting like it's every single moment, every shot is an A plus. Oh my gosh, it was so insane when like Jinx used her ult in the final scene of the last episode to do that. Like, was that not really like obvious that that's exactly what was going to happen? I don't understand. Anyways, we're so close. We're actually so close. I want to put background color in these, but I don't know what color to use. I was thinking maybe like a salmon-y tone, like this, but redder. You know what I really like that Araki does? When he transports his scenes to the void, uh, he does some interesting stuff with his colors. Hold on, I'm going to pull up Gugu. Steel Ball Run Manga Color. And I'm just going to look for an image of what I'm looking for, and then I'm going to share my screen. This is a good one. I like this one. Why did Google remove the view image button? Anyone else bothered by that? I'm deeply bothered by that. I don't want to go to the web page. I want to look at the image. And you can't actually stop me because I can just right click and accomplish the same task. I think at this point, something as widely accepted as Google only exists to die. And I think the software developers know it too, because they seem to just like update new rot into the program. Anyways, this is a really, really great panel over, like great page overall, but we're specifically looking at what he's doing with the color in the background. This isn't even like the best example, but look at how it's like a textured gradient. It's like light blue over here with this speckling. And then at the top, it's like a much richer, like ocean blue. Of course, he's got all of these action lines as well, which look incredible. Oh, whatever. I want to know how he does that. That wasn't even a very good example of the effect, but I want to know how he does that, because he works digitally now. No, no. Oh, that's so frustrating. My Apple Pencil's dead. Okay. Well, I guess we'll take a little break. Damn it. We're nearly out of time, so I was kind of hoping to go breakless, but the Benjamin is dead. The Benjamin must be charged. So we're gonna take a little video break, I guess. It'll be like 10 minutes, I think. I just beat Tower Knight. So you're riding high. Hell yeah. Congratulations. It's a fun boss. I like Tower Knight. How can I view my channel? Just pull up a random video. Videos. I didn't know you played Demon Souls. I've never beaten Demon Souls, but yeah, I played it. I don't know precisely how far I got, but I went to like every level. Beat at least the first boss in like every level. I can't remember. It was a long time ago. It was like 8 years ago, maybe 9 years ago. Was it emulation? No, no. It was when I lived with Cameron, and he got a PS3, and we got a copy of Demon Souls, which I think he still plays. He posted in the Treehouse Discord like a few weeks ago with like the character he plays Demon Souls with, and then also the character that I made is still on there. Okay, I'm gonna play New Sheriff, my animated film, audio by the minute hour. I wish I could shout out everybody on the team, but anyways. We're gonna play this video. I'm gonna start looking into lunch. I'm not gonna make anything though. Might be laying down for a nap shortly, just so you know. It's all good, man. Do what you gotta do. I'll be back in a few.
What is that? Where? Right there, coming down the road. Oh. That looks like a man in a jumpsuit wearing a drum set. God, I hate this place. Hey! Fuck! God, that guy took my wallet! He's running away with... Hey! Drum dude! Stop that guy! Freeze! You think you can get away with that? Not here! Not anymore! I'm the new sheriff around. And oh, I got me some plans. I got some opinions on where this town is headed. But first things first, I'm taking out the trash. But I've no patience for the immoral. I've got no time for those who do wrong. And I've got a message for the wicked. And that message is the bang of my drums. He's dead. Listen now. We're gonna make this place so great. And everyone will be so happy. We're gonna make this place so great. Be so happy. We're gonna make this place so great. And everyone will be so happy. We're gonna make this place so great. And everyone will be so happy. Hold it, Sheriff! You don't know how this works. I own the land. I lease this town to the people. And fuck you! Easy, Sheriff. You have to be civilized. Fuck you! Hey! Can't just do that. And fuck you! What the fuck is wrong with you? Wait a second, what are you doing? Oh, don't do that! Fuck you! He's dead too. I'm gonna make this place so great. And everyone will be so happy. I'm gonna make this place so great. And there's nothing you can do to stop me. I'm gonna make this place so great. And everyone will be so happy. I'm gonna make this place so great. And there's nothing anyone can do to stop me.
I'm back. Oh, wait. One more second. Okay, now I'm back. Now I'm actually back. Get all these wires out of the way. Okay, let's finish. Let's finish. Finito. That's what I wish to do. I think I know what I'm doing for the rest of this. Oops. Oops. One second. Okay, great. So this is going to be really easy. Oops. This is what? Oh, this is on the same layer. I'm dumb as hell. Put it on this one. Make it big. I think I'm going to flip the colors. Hold on. Flip these colors. Boom. Maybe I should make this middle one a different color. Maybe like a green. I think that's really grabbing. I think I got a problem with this comic. It's that the first panel is not really a good focal point. I think it's got decent flow from panel to panel, but we're kind of going like panel 2 as green. That's popping, so we should keep that pink. Or we should make them all green. It looked pretty nice, I won't lie. Maybe I should make them purple. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Maybe like a slightly different purple though. Nah. I don't really know what to use. Maybe white was best for this one. Take a look at it again. Okay, firstly, I know I want to come into the very back here and turn the background yellow. Now I will try some kind of green. Maybe this. Oops. Wrong layer. Yeah, I'm just not nuts. I'm not nuts about that. What about back to pink? But like, I think pink is the way to go because it just goes so well with this lavender that there's some balance towards panel 1. Okay, I think this is done. I think I'm done. I should sign it, but I'm a little self-conscious about that, so I'm not going to do that on stream. The comic is done. Tragically, I do have to go. I've got an exterminator coming by within an hour. So we're going to end stream there. Thank you for watching. I might go live again later today. I might go live again tonight for a game stream, but I also might not. We will see. Either way, I gotta go for now. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. I appreciate it. It's been a fun one. And next stream will either be tonight or it'll be tomorrow morning with more art. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time. So long.